Guys, you know, it comes a time in every man or girl's life, woman's life, where you gotta move on. You gotta move out. You gotta do you. And today we're gonna watch a video called "I Moved to Tokyo," or actually, I don't know what the title is. What's the title of this called? $1,100 Tokyo apartment tour, greenery and thrifted pieces by Tokidoki Traveler. She's a YouTuber here that went viral because she had her first viral video was her going like this in her wall of her like tiny little apartment that she rented, and now she's like a full-fledged YouTuber. She's got like 338,000 subscribers, and she likes to make videos about, I don't know, something or whatever, and she moved to West Tokyo like a lot of YouTubers or people who do YouTube as a full-time job here in Japan. A lot of them move over there and they don't realize that there's nothing out there and it's boring as fuck, and there's no reason to be there because you're constantly going to be coming into regular inner Tokyo for work. And so I'm guessing she finally moved to inner Tokyo. But anyway, yeah, let's get to the video, shall we? And by the way, hi, Emma. I know you're watching this. Don't worry. I'm not going to say anything bad. I mean, I called you a little bit fat, but I mean, you are a little bit fat. But I'm way fatter than you, so it's okay that I said that, you know. Because, what do you mean, you people? Anyway, let's get to the video, shall we? Okay, let's check this out. And I got my Nihongo Benkyo notebook, so I will be looking down. I've got a big-ass TV screen in front of me right now, so I can look at this while looking at my notebook. But it's going to look like I'm looking down, but technically my eyes are like this, so I can see it. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. Yeah, buddy. Okay, let's do a thing. I'm going to turn down my microphone so there's no echo.
Hello, I live in Tokyo and I moved to a new place about 6 months ago, and if you want to know anything about that process, please check out the last 2 apartment videos, but I know that you're here for the apartment tour, so I don't want to waste your time, so let's just get started. In summary, this place is a 2LDK, 47 square meters in a very good area in Tokyo, and a bit more expensive because of those reasons.
Wow, she is, man, her salary is a lot better than mine, dude. Look at it, 2LDK, 47 meters. That's pretty good. Like, my current place, I think, is like 25, and that's even big for this one. But she's paying 70,000 more rent than I am. A great location. Her building looks new. Damn, dude. I wonder if, because like I live in Kabukicho, I live in Shinjuku, so I'm wondering where in Tokyo she moved. Because to get a place that is that price, that's not like where I am right now. Like where I am for like a place like that would probably be like Sanju Nimanen or something for a 2LDK. So I'm guessing she's living on the like an outskirt, like maybe like 1 or 2 train stations away from a major train station if she's in Tokyo. But that's cool. Let's keep going.
Compared to overseas, this might seem quite cheap, but the yen is quite low at the moment. It's expensive for Japan standards, I would say. Anyway, tour immediately. Let's go. Also, just a heads up, this place is a little bit older because getting a newer 2LDK in this area was not possible for me. To start off, we're in the Genkan. This is the area where you take off your shoes when you come into the house. You leave your shoes here, there's a little shoe closet, and there's a little area here where I put all my knick-knacks. I have a little bowl where I put my keys. I have things that are meaningful to me throughout this. I'll just highlight some of my favorite things because I got a lot of knickknacks. I have my old tobacco pouch from the Edo period that I got at a market. I have some artwork I got from a friend's gallery, and I also have my collection of kisaten matches. Here's a little pro tip. If you own off-brand Crocs, don't leave them in the sun because they shrink in a weird way. Just don't leave them in the sun. It's just, they become incredibly uncomfortable. I don't recommend it. Also forgot to mention there's a traffic mirror that I bought that I put in the entranceway so that I can look at a cool fisheye thing of myself before I go out and go, nice, and then leave. And we have this little hallway, and our first room is gonna be my office. This is my office. It's the reason that I went for a 2LDK, and that was really important for me. I do everything in here. I'm in here all the time. I'm editing, emailing, streaming, a bunch of stuff. I'm in here a lot. Having a 1LDK and having the office being a part of like the living room or the bedroom was something that I wasn't super keen on, so I'm really, really grateful that I managed to find a 2LDK. Honestly, for this room, it is very dark. I was a little intimidated when I first got here, like, okay, is this gonna be all right? It's a room that's like next to a...
Wow. Wait. Let's scroll back a second. She really did a nice job on this place. Look at that. Look at that. She's got the mood lighting. She's got a rug there too. Like she really homed it up, dude. Look at that. Like God. Look at that. Like she brought some life to it. She's got plants and all this stuff, and yeah, just look at that. Would you look at it? Yeah, and then like what it looked like before she moved in. Oh my God. That is. Wait, where's the air conditioner? Maybe it's just... Is this a different room? Okay, well, anyway, I thought this room looked smaller than the other one. But anyway, whatever. It's cool, though.
The office being a part of like the living room or the bedroom was something that I wasn't super keen on, so I'm really, really grateful that I managed to find a 2LDK. Honestly, for this room, it is very dark. I was a little intimidated when I first got here, like, okay, is this gonna be all right? It's a room that's like next to a corridor where people pass, so there's only one family that passes by, so I think it's okay. There also was a huge air conditioning unit in the window, so it was very dark, but because it's winter now, the air conditioning unit is removable, so I've put that in some storage in the closet, and it's a little bit brighter, and I got a bunch of lamps. Actually, now I find it quite a calming atmosphere. Still get some sunlight in. I've got a plant that's surviving quite well, so I'm not too worried. As you can tell, I like Pikmin a lot. I'm a big Nintendo girl, huge fan. Also, I recently did an experience where I got to make like this cute brush, and I've just been having this on my desk and using it to just like sweep things, dust it. I just think it's so cute. Also, while I work, I always have the Monterey Bay aquarium videos on, especially the squid one. Usually have a little bit of music and the squids, and they keep me company. Also, of course, I still have my soft cream lamp. Love that guy. I brought the couch from the last place and it managed to fit. It does mean that the door doesn't open all the way, but it's still nice to have such a big couch in here because when people come over to either work or hang out, they can lie down on the couch or just like be comfortable. So maybe in the future I'd get a different couch, but it's not top of the priority list, so I'm not too worried about it. I got a new lamp, secondhand. I got a secondhand lamp. It's the 2017 IKEA Stockholm collection lamp. They don't sell it anymore, but I found it on Medukari. I found a lot of pieces on Medukari, as you'll see as we go through the apartment. Big Medukari fan, shout out. Shout out. Also, I had to get a new desk because my old one didn't fit in this space. It's from a company called Kana Demono. I found one that was the exact size that I needed on Medukari. So yeah, secondhand, woohoo! Okay, on to the next room, let's go. Next up we have the bathroom. Come on in.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like, I didn't like using Medicali because I don't know if they have it now, but like for a while, if you wanted to sell anything on Medicali, they asked you to give them your like My Number card, which is basically your Japanese social security card, and foreigners get that too here. And it's like, wait, what? And it's like, I'm not gonna give you that shit. I just want to like sell some. Like, I wouldn't go to a flea market and ask people to fucking do that. But yeah, so like instead of that, I use other sites to buy stuff. But that is one thing that you guys gotta like remember if you're gonna get like, especially Wu-Tang, because Wu-Tang said he wants to move to Japan. If you have like some furniture that you really like I have a IKEA paper lamp that I bought a couple years ago, and they don't sell it anywhere anymore. And it's just a simple little fucking paper ring lamp, and I bought like 2 of them originally, and this one's torn to shit. Like, actually, like the paper's all worn and like it's been ripped in multiple places. And yeah, they don't sell it anywhere now. So yeah, if there's a piece of furniture you like, you know, fucking buy 2. Like, because you don't know if you're gonna find it again. Let's keep going.
Yeah. So the bathroom is It's not too bad. I'm happy with it. The one thing I'm happiest about is there's no super low
Nice
doorways.
bathroom. I like it.
If you didn't know, my last place had a bathroom doorway that was about this high, so I had to climb into the shower every time. Now this place has no short doorways, so no hitting my head on anything, and it's been absolutely wonderful. My last place, the side of the bath came off and I had to clean underneath the bathtub, and it was really awful. It was also built super badly. But this one, I can't take the side of the bath off, so I was like, cool, it's fine. And then I started getting a smell for a while, and I was freaked out trying to figure out where the smell was coming from. But it turns out there was a sealage issue in the drain, in the plug, and so I managed to figure out where there was like a kink in a seal bit and sealed that, and then the smell went away. The smell of the waterways, the sewage was like coming up through the shower from that break in the seal, so I fixed it and everything's fine. It smells great now. But I did lose my mind.
Yeah, guys, you got to be careful. I've lived with women in the past, and you know, like some women, like if they like to clean, they'll clean, but a lot of women during that time of the month, they'll use the fucking shower and then it just smells like iron. It just smells super irony. And so, like, I got into the habit. I don't do it every time, but, like, every maybe, like, at least once or twice a month, I'll just go through my whole bathroom and I'll just bleach everything. Like, I have, like, a half bottle of water bleach or whatever, diluted. I just spray it everywhere. And then, like, I water down everything after the bath, and I just spray it down everywhere. And sometimes, like, if there's no grime buildup, you don't really need to scrub. And so it's just there to kind of, like, let it sit. And then it will disinfect, and then you can spray it out. But yeah, like if you're having women come over to your house, and sometimes I was having some girlfriends coming over and stuff, and they would use the shower, and I'm like, come on, bro, it smells like iron and shit. But yeah, like you gotta, Japanese bathtubs, they are weird. I had a bathtub just like the one she's talking about, and I didn't know that there was like a filter underneath the first filter, so I always cleaned the first filter. I was like, why does it smell so weird? And like, you know, after like a couple years of living at my old house, I didn't like, I look under there and I'm like, why is there water being like built up here? Like, what the fuck's going on? It turned out there was like a second filter, and it got all the hair from like everybody, and it was just like, it was like 5 pounds of like just shit hair, just like body. It was gnarly, dude. So yeah, you got to make sure you clean that filter. I have right now, after I do the bleaching, I don't do it every month. It's usually like every other month. I have a Drano thing that I'll pour in the water. Like after you're done, you pour down some Drano in there, and then that will like if the water's piling up, then you do that, and it'll slowly eat at whatever's getting stuck in there. So yeah, bathroom maintenance. And she has like plants in there. Are those plants alive? I wonder what's going on here. Okay, let's keep going.
For a little bit. I don't know if anybody's been through that when it's like you can smell it and you know it's there and you don't know what's causing it. I lost my mind a little bit. Fun fact, if you didn't know, one wall in Japanese bathrooms usually is metal, so if you have anything magnetic, you can stick it on the wall, and that opens up so many more opportunities for fun things to do. So I added a metal little tray thing.
I did not know that. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. You know, they have these things where you can get suction cups to stick it to the wall, and those things never fucking worked for me. And so what I ended up doing was I just went on Amazon, and for $20 I bought a shower shelf. And it's just a shelf that it's plastic and it has a bunch of holes in it so the water leaks out of it. And I just put all my stuff on that. And so I don't have like a shelf like clinging to the wall thing like she has. It's just like one of those roller wheel shelves that's small from IKEA. It works fine.
Metal shelf for my soaps. I took away as many of the plastic ones as I could. They just looked a little bit old and cheap to me. I put them in storage until it's time for me to move out, and then I'll put everything back. I got this duck. I got him from Kappabashi, the cooking street. He's supposed to be for chopsticks. He's a bit long, but his name's Thompson, and he lives in the bathroom. I just thought he was so cute. I also added some vases that attach to hooks, and I've put some pothos in there. Basically, I put pothos anywhere that there isn't really any light, because they thrive with pretty bad conditions, to be honest, so shout out pothos. If you guys know any other plant types that do well, like in hydroponics in the dark that don't die, let me know. But pothos have just been amazing. They've really been okay in a lot of different situations. And then I have my wooden stool as well. It just makes it feel a little bit nicer, a little bit fancier, you know. You do what you can. If I'm here for a while, I will be probably doing some things, maybe changing a bit of flooring, you know, not changing it out, but putting like stuff on top. I don't know. I have plans, but yeah, well, we'll see how we go. Basically, the sink is also huge, massive sink, lots of storage behind the mirrors. I don't know what to tell you. It's nice having a big sink. I do like a big sink. There's storage above it and below it, which is super convenient, and yeah, does what it gotta do. I don't know what to tell you about the toilet. It does the job. It's a little dark in there. The type of light bulb that they use is for a lamp. So I'm trying to figure.
You know, I for the longest time was like, I do not want my toilet and shower to be in the same room. I am like against that. For so long I was against that, but now I love it because it's like you get to really man spread, and there's just something so awesome and lazy about sitting down while you take a shower and you're not on your ground. It's just like you're on the toilet. It's nice. And also like these too, like I'd have to like get in this at an angle or something just because like my knees stick out so much, man. Like that would be kind of tough. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's keep going.
Figure out what the best light bulb to get is for the type of socket that it is. Ideally, would love to change the light to something a bit stronger in here, maybe change the flooring, have a few extra things in there, but right now it's just like the toilet cave, which is fine. Also, it's a washlet, which, thank God. Love a washlet. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me. Appreciate you. But yeah, toilet cave. I got my washing machine here. There's a little bit of storage above it as well. Also, my last place, if you didn't know, the light in the bathroom had to be on before the hot water could go on. Like, for some reason it was connected to this switch. I don't have to worry about that anymore. It's been really great. The hot water is just on. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that so cool? I don't hit my head and I don't have to turn the light bulb on to do the washing up. It's great. All right, next stop is the bedroom.
That's not that bad. Yeah, look at that. She's got like a mirror, a standing mirror too. I wanted to get one of those for a while, but I was worried that they would tip over. And luckily, when I moved into my place, though, I told the guy who owns this place, and I was like, "Hey, you know, I'm with the program and everything in Japan. I know how to separate the trash and everything, but you know, like I want to basically what you call it. You know, I was like, I'm with the program. I understand all that stuff, but I'm gonna like." If it's okay, I like putting posters up and shit, and you can take it out of my deposit or whatever, right? And it's totally fine. And he's like, yeah. He's like, are you gonna move after a while? And I'm like, no, I like the area. I think it's fine. You know, it's not too bad. And yeah, so like I got a mirror like that, but it's a lighter mirror, and I was able to basically put 2 screws into my closet door and hang it up that way, and then I just taped around it. So, and I put a screw on the bottom too. So it's actually I have a full mirror attached to my closet right now, and it's not too bad. It's okay. But yeah, anyway, it's nice. So let's, but yeah, like her putting it there on the ground, it just makes me think like if there's an earthquake, this is an earthquake country, right? Like it's going to shake and it's just not going to be good. But, yeah, it's funny that she's from New Zealand and she has a fucking pillow for bees. The Manuka honey. You got to love that Manuka honey. Okay. So she's got that. And anyway, that's a big closet though. That is a really big closet. It's a big bed, too. Okay, let's keep going.
Yes, welcome to the bedroom. This is my protector, Big Ted.
Yeah! What?
I didn't think I was going to include him in the video, but hey, he is a part of my life. He's been.
I can one up her. I got this guy right here. If you're fat, you should always have, if you're going to have a plushie, you got to get this guy. This guy got me laid once. The Snorlax. His name is Kabigon, and it's pretty fucking good. It's so awesome. It's the best ever. It's so good. But, yeah, anyway, this is, if you got, you know, I don't know, you can have a teddy bear if you want, but it's just like, there you go. Anyway, yeah, let's keep going, dude.
In my bear since I was very, very young. He's the most like, just like teddy bear-esque bear I've ever seen. And yeah, he's great. So he hangs out. He's cool. I have the internet in there and it goes all the way through with cording all the way to the office. This is quite huge storage. So there's a massive amount of storage in there, which is very convenient. Love my bed. Got a little balcony out there too. For the bedroom, it is sliding doors. So there's a set of 4, and at night I can just close it all up and it becomes like a sealed room. I like to have the corridor here so I can access the closet and then a little corridor on the other side. So I can access the balcony. But yeah, I sleep very cozy. I will say as well, this apartment is way better insulated than my last apartment. And so I'm very warm in here. In the winter, like in the last place, I was so cold. The tripod looks so ominous. Dude, you look like you're stalking me or something. Like, that's freaky. Stay in the bathroom. I'm gonna get a jump scare later.
Don't leave me here! My house! My God!
But yeah, I sleep very cozily. I don't have any crazy cicada sounds or anything. It's peaceful and it's warm and yeah, I feel very safe and secure. It's also nice, I can hear people on the street a little bit and I like it. It makes me feel like, you know, people are out there and doing things and I feel more connected to society, I guess. My last place, it was pretty quiet. Very, very quiet, except for the cicada.
Yeah, like I mentioned, maybe I mentioned it before I started recording this, but yeah, like a lot of YouTubers in Japan that are like Westerners that are like, they're in the Tokyo area. In case you guys don't know, Tokyo is like a circle. I mean, it's like basically like kind of like a squishy rectangle, but most people live on the right side of a circle like area of that rectangle. And then everybody else lives in the suburbs of Tokyo, which is in the west side. And the inner Tokyo is 23 like mini cities combined together. And then on the west side of Tokyo, it's a bunch of cities, but they're spread out from each other. And it's mostly like suburbs and like, you know, IKEA and just shopping and shit, like supermarkets. There's nothing really interesting there. But like her and a bunch of other YouTubers, they were like, we need our privacy and we need to move away from big Tokyo. And yeah, and so she like eventually got with a program. Like when I don't know about you guys, but like I'm not a guy, I don't like the isolation of being in the countryside, you know? It's not that fun. And like, unless you have, like, a project where you're on a farm and you're going to be busy every day and you like that kind of lifestyle, that's not really, like, a thing that, you know, young people want to do. Young people want to be around activity and stuff. And that's why I live in Shinjuku, you know. Red light district. This is, like, the most, like, activity going around ever, right? It's so fun. But, yeah, like, it's nice to look out your window and there's just constantly traffic and stuff going by and everything. But, yeah, it's just, dude, her place is nice, man. It's clean. It's more modern than mine. And, yeah, that's good for her that she's around traffic. She's like you. She wants to be around the busy streets. Yeah, it looks like it, you know? Anyway, yeah, let's keep going, dude. Hell yeah, man.
But are they members of society? Are they paying their taxes? I don't know about that. So it's nice to hear people, even if they're a little bit drunk.
She hates bugs because they don't pay taxes. I gotcha.
Jakey! The kitchen. Welcome to the kitchen. It is actually...
Dude, she bought one of those tables to be an island for her kitchen. That's smart. That's awesome. Yeah, like, I don't know why. Japanese kitchens, they just hate kitchen, like, they hate counter space for some reason. But she's got a gas burner. That's really good. And her sink is nice and big. And she's got one of those awesome fucking expensive ass like microwave ovens. And she's got all these like dead plants everywhere. Her sink is huge. That's a huge bitch. Okay, let's keep going though.
Actually quite a bit bigger than the kitchen in my last place, and the place before that, and the place before that, and the place before that. It's the biggest kitchen I've had. It's so nice having so much space, bench space. I also got my extra wooden table thing from the last place and just put it here, and I keep the bins underneath it. Right there. I also got this light secondhand. It's like a little paper lantern situation. It's called the New Old Light, but again, got it on Mercari. Also, I did add another secondhand light over there, just because it can get a little bit darker in the kitchen. It's not too bad, but just for safety and to be able to see a bit better, I have my little light in the corner, and I also added some sensor lights. When I walk past, or I can turn them on full power, they'll turn on, and then, yeah, I just recharge them over the weekend and then have them for the week. Yeah, I always also like to have Australian tea towels, just for a little Aussie vibe. I don't have too many Aussie vibes around the house. I have Australian dried flowers and then Aussie tea towel, but yeah, just a little taste of home, you know? Also above the stove kitchen hood thing, I've got some little guys. Yeah, just incredibly spacious, and oh my god, having drawers instead of cupboards underneath the kitchen system is just like, oh, it's so good. It's so good. Look at my fish bottle opener. I got it for Christmas. It's so cute. But yeah, cooking in this place is a dream and a joy. Also, same from the last place, still have the same setup with my oven on top here, my microwave / oven. For those of you who don't know, she's a guitarist. We love her. She's great. She doubles as a microwave and an oven. Of course, the pull-out drawer with the kettle and the rice cooker, and then baking stuff, cutlery, everything. And then I've got my fridge here. I have put things on the fridge now. My last place, I didn't really vibe with having things on the fridge, but now I am feeling it.
It's funny. I have like things randomly on my fridge too. And recently I've been eating a lot of, I mean, I always eat fruit, but recently I realized that my fruit has like stickers on it, right? Like most produce does, to say like what the brand is or whatever. And so like before I've been eating it, I'm like, oh, a sticker. And I'll take the sticker, and I've just been putting it on my fridge. So I have like 20 orange stickers now. And I'm like, yeah, that's right. Eat all the oranges. Yeah, just fill that fucking thing up. But yeah, that's cute that she's like using like tiny little magnets to hold this stuff up. I was just ghetto. Like I did like the college dorm thing, and I just fucking just duct taped stuff to the side of the fridge and the front of the fridge, and it's just awesome. It's cool. But anyway, let's keep going here. Hell yeah, dude. I keep pausing because I want to talk, but yeah, this is a 21-minute video, and we're already 28 minutes into it. Let's keep going.
This is artwork from my friend. Cup noodles. No Super No Life, from a kisaten I went to, same tomato market artist, iro. Okay, the dining area, just over here. Ta-da! I haven't really had a good dining table before that I've used. Usually I just eat on the couch. But there's sometimes on the couch where I'm like, man, I would really love it if I could have a table right now. So with the layout of this apartment, it seemed like, yeah, this is the perfect opportunity to get a dining table. And I wanted to get something that could be adjustable to new spaces or fold away if it was too big. I looked into gate leg and drop leaf tables, and I went down a huge rabbit hole, went to like antiques warehouses and stuff. And eventually I found this one. This is a Macintosh, Macintosh table from the 60s. And yeah, it's a gate leg table. So it can be, twice the size of this, or it can fold up to be a really skinny little number. Yeah, I think I did really well with it. Looking at the prices of all the others and going on a huge search. This one was weirdly cheap for what it is. I found it again on Mercari. Shout out Mercari, it's the best. It's really good quality, and they refinished it for me before they sent it. They didn't say they were going to, and it looks beautiful. So yeah, managed to grab this piece. And then I also spent a long time after that looking for chairs, so I had a table without chairs for a long time. But I finally found some chairs that were exactly what I was looking for, and they are 1960s Pagholz compass leg chairs. They came to me in not excellent condition, but they were cheaper, and so then I just like gave them a spruce up with some oil and sanded down some bits that had paint on them and everything. And yeah, they look beautiful now. I'm really, really, really happy with it. And yeah, I'm really proud of this area and the searching that I did and the finds that I got. So yeah, I'm really happy. I've also added a little banker's lamp for a little bit of light. So this is where I eat in the morning. The sun comes in and hits the table. It's very nice. And yeah, just feels nice to be able to like sit and eat rather than be a gremlin on the couch, which I do still do, and there's nothing wrong with that. I love being a gremlin. I love it. It's in my blood. Then we move over to our final area, which is the living room.
She's got 2 sofas.
I know, she's so huge. My God.
Damn,
She's a champion. This leaf got damaged in the move, and so it's kind of like meow. She's also slowed down on growing because it is winter, but hopefully she'll pick back up and get some more big leaves going when it gets a bit warmer. She's in the table planter, and I've also got my stool here with a magazine holder for a bunch of different books. I've been really into Popeye, cafe books, and then I've also got a book I bought from Louise Bourgeois' exhibit in Tokyo. And here's the couch where I chill out, watch TV, go on phone, brain off. I found this frame at I got actually the frame and the picture at different markets. But the frame, it's amazing. It's a wood frame, like solid wood, curved edges, and it was $30, which I'm like, even secondhand, it's so hard to find cheap frames here. Like I really, really lucked out, and the wood matches the table. The wood matches the table. Oh my God. Over here in the corner, I've got a little cabinet, again, secondhand lamp, some Popeye magazines, my phone, which is on a secondhand stool. My friend's dad works with glass, and he made this dish. And here's the TV. Next to the TV is a giant test tube kind of vase, and I'm growing my pothos in it. But yeah, that's everything, I think. Now I get to tell you the frustrating news that I found out a few days ago. From August, they're going to be doing construction on the outside of the building for 6 months, and I can't have anything on my balcony. And the noise is going to be happening from 8:30 a.m. until 5:30 p.m. 6 days a week. Yeah, I've got a little bit of time to mentally prepare for it, start, getting rid of some things maybe on the balcony. Also, there is a balcony. I haven't really shown it. It's a really nice balcony, nice view. You just gotta believe me, I cannot show you. Overall, my dream actually is to buy a place. I've had quite a few people ask me like, Emma, why haven't you bought a place instead of renting? There's some complicated stuff when you aren't a permanent resident. You can get a loan. You just have to fulfill certain criteria, and recently I thought that it was gonna happen, and now I'm like, actually I don't think it's gonna happen. My journey over the next however long is gonna be seeing if I can get a loan from somewhere and seeing if I can buy a place or get a mortgage. I will say rates in Japan are incredibly low. They are usually 0.3% interest for a mortgage, which is crazy. If you're not a permanent resident, some places will offer 1 point something %, and then you can change that later on, but you have to fulfill certain criteria. And so I don't think I'm quite there yet for the kind of place that I would want to get. So I'm going to, work on it this year. Next year, I'm aiming for permanent residency, so I can apply for that in a year, and then it takes like a year and a half to process if it is successful. So there's so many things at play. I have goals and ambitions and things that I would like, and we'll just see how they go. But for now, I am very happy that I went with this place, even though the 6 months is gonna suck. It is what it is. I'll just have to get out of the house a lot. Also, living in the city now has improved my life very greatly. Very, very greatly. I think that living further out of a city can be really great, especially if you have a lot of family or connections in the area. But for me, my friends are in Tokyo, my connections are in Tokyo, so being closer in has meant that I'm in society, baby. I'm talking to people, I'm going out, I'm making friends, I'm speaking more Japanese, and yeah, it's been a really, really, really positive change for me. No regrets. And things to look forward to for the future, things to work on for the future. I think some of the next steps is talking to banks and seeing what I could be eligible for a loan, eventually buying a place. And if it's gonna take me a long time, if it makes sense that, okay, I'm gonna be here for a while, like a long time, then I will, yeah, probably invest in some other upgrades for this place. I want shoji doors, I wanna get some tiles for the backsplash of the kitchen, I wanna change the wooden thing to a metal thing, you know, I have like little things that I would like to do, but I don't know if it's worth investing in them if I have the chance to get a place sooner rather than later, but I'm assuming it's going to be about 3 years, 2.5, 3 years. That's my assumption, but we'll see. It's all part of the journey. There are other things that I'm focusing on. It's been really nice posting to YouTube again. It's been great chatting with you guys, and yeah, things are really good. I think that's all the information I have for you, so thank you so much for watching. Also, once again, huge shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much for supporting me this whole time. You guys are awesome, and I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And to those of you watching who are still here at the very end, thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, or hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, or not like this. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Ja ne!
Oh, God. It's so weird seeing her go from that to, like, this video where she was considerably skinnier. Like, and, like, the picture, too. It's like, I mean, to be fair, I do that, too, with my social media. I use pictures where I was thinner, but, yeah, I don't know. It's, yeah, she's definitely got some stank. She's still got some style to her stuff. And, yeah, I don't know. It's so funny how we all have to, like, go through our own little journey of realizing that, like, you know, I think a lot of people move to the countryside or the suburbs because other people did it too. But like she said, if you have no connections there, like family or like a purpose to be there, and you're just like a freelancer, then you're just, all you did was make your commute really stupid, ridiculously long for no reason except so you could have a bigger place with bigger stuff. But that's great. You know, I hope she gets what do you call it? Permanent residency. I hope that goes through okay. And yeah, you know, it's funny that like she wants to buy a place. It's nice seeing books like that because I made a video a couple years ago about Japan vloggers, and one of the criticisms I had for her is that she's one of those people that came to Japan and it was kind of like, well, I'm here for a little bit, and then she stayed. Like, I knew she was going to stay. I don't know if you guys knew, but I knew she was going to stay. And it's just like, for me, like, I've always been a big Japan weeb. I've loved this place since the day I stepped foot in it, and I knew I was going to be here. And so it's like, I gave her shit for being like, dude, if you're going to be here for a while, learn how to fucking read and speak and learn the fucking language and make some Japanese friends. And I don't know her, right? So she maybe did. She had those magazines, right? So, and her accent for when she was saying stuff has gotten better. So I'm guessing she did. And also, I said that she streams like video games sometimes. I'm like, stream them in fucking Japanese, you know? If you're going to be playing games so much, immerse. And I love it too when these big YouTubers, they do things that I suggested without acknowledging that they listen to me. But it's still, I know. But anyway, Emma, I hope you're doing good. And yeah, great video. And yeah, guys, did you like this video? Go over and follow her. I'm going to put the link for the video down below. Give her a follow. And if you like this video and you like the commentary I give, don't forget to smash the like button and hit that subscribe button and subscribe bell to get notified next time I make a video like this. And yeah, you guys stay black. Otsukare-sama deshita. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Yeah, buddy.
can't care about it if you're always holding yourself back in case it doesn't work out.